There you go. Again, topic natin for today, bakit di kami mag-move to US? Few words about it, Mami. Narinig mo na ba yung komento na yan? May nagtanong na ba sa inyan? Or what?
Wala pa.
Wala pa naman. Yeah.
Wala pa naman.
Pero sa mga kapwa mo, sila, nagtatanong ba sila or hindi rin?
Hindi. Wala ako naririnig sa workplace.
Hindi ka nila tinatanong. Ako, marami na nagtanong sa akin ng ganyan na, ba't di ka mag-US? O kaya naman, no? Lalo na dati, nung wala pa akong asawa. Ba't di ka mag-London? Parang, in my perspective, in my thinking, bakit parang yung mentality ng iba, by default, kailangan mo mag-move sa London kung bata ka pa, kung wala ka pang kinikit, kung wala ka pang asawa, wala ka pang pamilya. O kaya naman, ito nga, yung topic natin ngayon, bakit yung thinking ng iba, dapat mag-US ka. Lalo na kung hindi ka pa, kung bata ka pa. I mean, we're relatively young naman, di ba? We're still under 30. No, under 40. So, relatively bata pa yon. So, ang thinking ng iba, bakit ganun na hindi ka mag-US? By the way, all of these are for infotainment purposes only. Purely based sa aming mga sarili-sariling preference sa buhay. And whatever we prefer, we don't recommend it to others. Examine nyo dapat din yung sarili nyong sitwasyon and yung mga goals nyo sa buhay nyo. Perhaps if you are in a situation that you are contemplating between going to the UK or to the US or sa iba pang bansa, maybe just get some ideas from this podcast and consider them in your own situation. I know you can make your own decision, you're grown enough, so just pick up some important points from this. And yun nga, ngayon, ito na i-consider natin. Bakit nga ba hindi kami mag-move sa US? Simulan na ni Mami.
Unang-una dyan, syempre, mag-e-exam pa at maraming documents na kailangang asikasuhin.
Yun talaga yun no? By the way, sa mga nanonood sa amin, let us know where you guys are watching from. I hope you guys are doing well. So, ano yung sabi ni Mami? Ayaw na mag-exam, no? Actually, ako din mamaya I will expound on this kung bakit medyo roadblock sa amin yung examination. Actually, kaya ako pinili yung UK dati. Kasi hindi ganong ka-tedious yung process. Mag-English exam ka and then practical exam and written exam. Well, English exam first and then written exam, nursing written exam, computerized, and then yun naman practical examination, right? So sabi ko yun na lang kasi yung ibang bansa medyo mas tedious yung kanilang mga examination pagpunta ka ng US, ganun din pagpunta ka ng Australia, lalo na mag-enroll ka pa ng ilang units sa university to really qualify as a nurse in that place. So for us, I think we're done with the examination part of our lives, of our career. Kaya siguro yun yung sabi ni Mami na una, yung examination. Medyo tama na, exam na naman. Number 2, for me, originally, kung bakit hindi ako mag-move sa US or hindi kami mag-move sa US, simply because it is not part of our plan. However, I plan things flexibly. If I will plan something, I know that I have to be adaptable, that I can adjust, I can be flexible. However, originally, going to the US is never my plan. Actually, ang gusto ko dati mag-Middle East kasi parang isa yun sa pinakasimple no? Magpunta ka sa Middle East, medyo yun talaga yung masasabi mo na hindi mo masyadong hassle na maging nurse doon. One examination, okay na, no? Sa mga, ano tawag sa mga lugar, ang mga Emirate countries. Tama ba?
Arab countries.
Arab countries. Well, United Arab Emirates. So, yun nga, hindi na kailangan ng marami pang examination. So, dati yung kinonsider ko. Anyways, going back to my history, naaya lang ako mag-UK, magpa-interview. Na-interview naman, na-engganyo, hanggang sa na-trap na dun sa loophole na yun. But I'm thankful about it, of course. Going back to my main reason, or my first reason at least, it's not part of my plan. Again, if there's a strong reason for me to change my plan to go to the US, then I would. However, originally it's not part of my plan, and the plan's still the same, na not to go to the US. Number 3, Mami.
Second for me is mahirap maglipat.
Yun. Ano ba mahirap sa
Daming
paglilipat?
aaskasuhin. Yung mga bagay-bagay, mga documents, ganyan.
Actually, hindi ko naisip yung documents, no? Pero yun nga, yung administrative part nito, hassle din, no? Stressful. However, of course, manageable kasi marami nang pupunta. For me, however, is the idea of, this is not the biggest reasons, of course, but the idea of packing everything up again, getting rid of lots of stuff, before doing it, when we go back to the Philippines for good, medyo sa akin, no na ako doon. What I'm saying is, uuwi kasi kami ng Pilipinas for good in the future. So, yun yung massive evacuation na mangyayari. At for me, gusto namin, last na yon. Parang, uuwi lang din naman kami ng Pilipinas. Ayaw na namin maglipat pa ulit to UK. Lumipat pa ulit sa UK, maglikpit na naman, mag-restart na naman, set up na naman ng bahay, mag-reacquire ng some stuff, mga furniture and all that. Hassle. So for us, yung paglilipat, once pa lang kami naglipat dito as a family in the UK. Pero iba na rin yung pagod, na iba yung hassle. Actually, lumipat na kami ng mga 5 kilometers distance lang nung nilipatan namin. Mahirap na. May mga katulong pa kami noon. 4 na sasakyan lahat. 4 na trip, 4 na sasakyan. Hassle na. Ano pa yung mag-move ka sa ibang bansa, no? Which is of course doable if there's a strong need. However, there isn't for us. There's no strong need for us to go to the UK. To the US rather. That's why yung paglilipat medyo okay. Wag na, mahirap eh. Number 4. For me personally, I don't know about you, Mami. I actually prefer yung culture dito sa UK kumpara sa US. Okay? Let me explain this further. Dito kasi sa UK, alam naman natin, medyo laid back dito eh. Kumbaga, panahon pa to nung mga Harry Train. Parang ganun pa rin yung pamumuhay dito actually if you're not living in London. So, ganun pa rin na simple pa rin yung buhay sa countryside. Medyo laid back, medyo chill. It's not so chaotic. Technology-wise, behind din ng konti, which is not a problem still. I mean, Wi-Fi connection is very good. Data connection, mobile data connection is very good. But the fact that yung pamumuhay mo ay parang hindi ka pa rin detached sa reality at sa nature, yun yung gusto ko, yun yung piniprefer ko, no? Sa US kasi marami pa rin naman syempre lugar na ganito, pero most of the places, I believe, maybe I'm wrong, but I believe most of the places, iba na yung advancement, iba na yung kultura ng mga tao, ugali ng mga tao, iba na. For me, I'm happy here, we're happy here. Are you happy here?
Yeah, of course, with you.
Hindi ako. Charot. So yung mga ganun, okay na kami dito. Prefer namin yung ganitong buhay na, okay, ayos lang. Simple. Hindi yung parang go. Hindi yung tipo na, mamaya I will expand on this. Pero yung tipong, sakto, pasok, uwi, no? Gawin yung gusto mong gawin. Mamasyal kung minsan. Hindi mo kailangan mag-ilala masyado sa dami ng bayarin. Simpleng pamumuhay. Okay na kami rito. Reason number 5. Bakit nga ba hindi tayo mag-move sa US, Mami?
Safety. I feel safe dito sa Cambridge eh.
Yeah?
Diba? Unlike sa US na parang madaming barila na nagaganap.
Oo.
Diba? Sa mga balita.
Yeah. Kasi dito, kahit paano walang baril eh. Bawal ang baril dito. I mean, hindi siya kasing rampant, no? Kumpara sa ibang bansa sa Pilipinas, I don't know, in other countries in Asia, and then, of course, in the US. Maski yung wildlife hunting dito eh, or wild hunting, whatever, yung pangangaso, parang hindi siya masyadong common. Unlike nung mga 1950s, 1970s, ganyan, 1980s. So, wala masyadong baril dito. Kasi never pa ako nakakita, wala pa akong masyadong nakita na insidente dito ng pamamaril. Siguro, mabibilang ko sa isang kamay ko. Daliri sa isang kamay kung gaano kadalas yung balita, gaano nakikita ko pa. So far, no? So, dito, meron nga lang mga, syempre, kutsilyo. So, yun yung mga usually ginagawa nila rito. But, I would say, relatively safer pa rin dito sa UK compared sa US. Alam naman namin, hindi naman syempre lahat ng lugar sa US ay ganon. But, if I look at the culture or the attitude of many people in other countries, including the US, sometimes madaling ma-escalate yung some confrontation and misunderstanding, and we just feel safer here, even especially in Cambridge. Even if you compare it to London, it's already big part of London, not of course the whole London, but big part of London is a bit chaotic as well. So we're happy where we are at the moment. We feel safe, and we probably are too lazy to move to another place and risk our safety. Siyempre, dito sa Cambridge, meron din naman mga spots na you gotta be very watchful and careful, but relatively, again, safer pa din siya. Next one, we're not gonna work as nurses forever. And that's one big reason bakit hindi kami mag-move to US. Because moving to the US to work as a nurse, it's a big step, okay? And sometimes what happens is, if you're taking a big step, then you should take that and do whatever is following that, whatever is the product of that for a long period of time. What I'm saying is, total, mag-exam ka na naman, mag-review ka na naman, mag-aalis ka na naman, mag-move ka naman, gusto mo sulitin yon. Gusto mo pag pumunta ka ng US, sulitin mo yon, di ba? Kaso, wala nga kaming balak na magtagal ng nurses, so mag-work as nurse. So, bakit pa namin iti-take tong all the hassles na to para magpunta sa US kung hindi naman din kami mag-nursing. So, tapusin namin yung nursing career namin dito sa UK. Hopefully soon. We don't know. Things could change. But since hindi naman kami mag-nurse forever, then bakit pa namin guguluhin, bubulabugin, kumbaga, yung buhay namin. So, settle na kami dito, di ba? Dito na namin tapusin.
And next is free ang healthcare dito. Unlike sa US na ikaw magbabayad ng insurance.
So, ano bang problema doon? Paano ba tayo nakikinabang ngayon, tingin mo?
Nung una na buntis ako, syempre, di ba? Lahat ng check-ups, vitamins, and dental care, libre. So, ang laking tulong nun kasi hindi tayo nag-iintindi ng babayaran pag nagpunta tayo sa hospital.
Yeah. Ano pa yung kakain, di ka mag-worry. Kasi, hindi lang kasi yung gastos yan. Alam mo ba yan? Parang, I don't know if you guys thought about it. Hindi lang kasi yung gastos yun na parang, mayroon kang may free healthcare ka na wala kang babayaran. Hindi lang kasi yun, pero sabihin mo nang kahit may money ka na kaya mong i-cover, let's say sa US, may insurance ka, syempre, na kaya naman i-cover lahat. For me, iba din yung parang sabihin mo nang kahit hindi ka na magpapasa, magpo-process ng paper mo sa insurance mo, hindi ka na magpalalabas ng pera sa account mo. You just arrive and then you leave the hospital na hindi mo kailangang problemahin yung pera. For me, yung part na meron kang peace of mind or yung part na yon ay solved na, you don't have to worry about. For me, that's the bigger thing about it. Hindi lang yung money na involved, but the hassle, at least tick na yan na-check mo na yan, okay na yan, hindi mo na kailangang problemahin yan. Yun for me yung mas importante doon, na kahit anong gawin pa yan, kahit gaano kalaki, hindi ko kasi alam, baka sa mga ibang insurance sa US may mga limitasyon din, or after mo siguro mag-claim, posibleng tumaas yung premium mo. Usually ganun yung nangyayari sa mga insurance, di ba? Pag nag-claim ka, pwedeng tumaas yung contribution mo sa susunod, o kaya naman ma-reach mo yung limit mo, at kailangan mo na mag-shell out ng cash. I don't know. But again, all of those I don't have to worry about. We don't have to worry about while we are here in the UK. Lastly, for me personally, I don't know about you, mommy. For me personally, last reason is I am not a patron of the idea of hustle culture. Ano ba sinasabi? May ibig mo sabihin, JAZE, sa hustle culture na yan? Well, I won't go outside my circle of friends. I have spoken to a couple of my friends who recently moved to the United States, straight from the Philippines. And they expressed their real thoughts and feelings to me. They shared it to me. Kung ano ba yung pakiramdam nila sa pag-move nila doon. And those two friends of mine, I know them. I know what they're like. I know what their thinking is. And then they told me na hindi sila ganun ka-happy sa sitwasyon nila sa US, and they are surrounded by people as well na grind or kayod, hustle culture ika nga. And I know by watching lots of content creators and educators on YouTube na ganun talaga yung kultura sa US. Bakit pa ganun, JC? Kasi tingin ko the perspective ko lang since malaki yung compensation or sahod dun, dito pa nga lang minsan nakakapanghinayang ng to miss it or hindi ka mag extra shift or hindi mo pasukan kasi sayang yun, hindi ka bibigyan ng let's just say 250 pounds which is equivalent to let's just say 15,000 pesos kung nasa bahay ka lang. So bakit di ka na lang magtrabaho 15,000 pesos? Total kung wala ka naman ibang gagawin, edi i-trabaho mo na, ipasok mo na. Pang holiday na yun, pang camping na yun kung sa amin, or pang kain na yan, pang labas na yan, pang bili na yun ng gusto mong pangangailangan, or konting treat mo sa sarili mo. For only 250 pounds na isang shift. Pero paano pa kaya sa US ay mas malaki yung bayad sa kanila doon. So nandun kasi yung parang ang hirap talikuran Kaya tuloy, yung ibang tao, bukod siguro more than their needs, siguro yung iba pang luho na rin, ganon, na parang sayang mag-bank or mag-extra shift ka, let's say 8 twice a week, let's say 8 times a month, and then kikita ka ng additional 100,000 pesos. Hindi ka makakapulot ng 100,000 pesos anywhere else. So siguro isa yun sa mga na sitwasyon, no? But this is what other people shared to me. And I thought of that before, but they validated it to me once after I've spoken to them. They said na pagka yung napapaligiran ka ng mga tao na trabaho, tapos ikaw hindi, you feel like you don't belong. You feel a little bit off about yourself. You feel like a little bit weird about yourself. Na yung mga nakapaligid sa'yo, trabaho ng trabaho, pero ikaw, hindi masyado. So you feel like, I think I need to work more as well. Ganun yung nagiging mentality mo na I feel like I need to hustle as much as other people do. Kasi ganito kami dito. And then you will see, if you are trying to simplify your life, maybe not to get a flashy car, not to wear branded clothing, and then you will see the people around you doing those things, wearing those stuff, buying those stuff, and you don't. Hindi kasi mawawala or maiiwasan na you feel too low about yourself. And then what will happen is the product result is you will work as much as they do. Hindi madali kasi sa ibang tao na labanan yung ganung pressure. Well, if for me, medyo nasanay ko na yung sarili ko na hindi ako sasabay sa trend, sa gusto ng iba, sa uso. Well, yung peer pressure doesn't exist to me. But I do understand, because I was like that before, and I do understand people na hindi nila matalikuran or hindi nila maiwasan or ma-manage yung ganung pressure. Kaya naman makikipagsabayan sila sa kung paano kumayod, kung paano humasel yung ibang tao nakikita nila sa paligid nila. So I think that's the biggest reason kung bakit ganun yung culture sa US, yung hustle culture na sinasabi ko. And for me, ayoko na pumunta pa sa ganung environment na makikita ko yung lahat ng tao sa paligid ko super kayod, super hustle, because yung pressure nandun Sabihin mo nang na-manage ko na yan, kaya ko na i-handle. But if I can avoid that, I would avoid that. Okay? However, if you, let's just say, sabihin mo nang dito sa UK, ganun yung mangyari, extra money for me will just go to more investment and not on material stuff. Because at the moment, I mean, for someone living a decent life in the UK, you can have all the important things you need in your life without hustling too much, without grinding too much, as long as you have managed your level of contentment and your expectation. So I think that's the last point that we want to bring up on this episode, on this podcast. So if you found value from this episode, could you please do us a favor? Please give this video a like to give it a little boost, and that will greatly help the channel and also help us to create more contents like this. Thank you. And if you don't want to miss any of our next episodes, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. If you are watching this video on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or the Lucius Live YouTube channel and you want to watch the full episode, head on to the first link in the description of this video to watch it on the Coffee Break Video Podcast channel. So until next, remember to always share a smile
And spread the love
because life is delicious. See you in the next one. Bye.
I feel so